third.
So that brings up Mason Hauser. There's the first pitch. He's going to bunt it. Play coming at home. The run is going to get home. And Hauser's going to be safe down at first. How about that? So Mason Hauser comes up. First pitch hammered out towards right. It's going to be a base hit. Hauser on safely. That's his second hit today. The first one scored a run on a safety squeeze. And Oakton's got a man on here with one out. Sports fans into Westfield High School here for today's Concord District semifinal. Good to have you back after a little vacation time. How are you, my friend?
Great to be back, and the weather here is nicer than it was in Florida.
Well, I don't know about that, but we certainly are glad that you have made your way to Westfield with the rest of you alongside as well.
And hard to try and catch it on his shoe tops. Couldn't quite make the catch. But conservative base coaching left the runner at third.
So that brings up Mason Hauser. There's the first pitch. He's going to bunt it. Play coming at home. The run is going to get home. And Hauser's going to be safe down at first. How about that?
Well, that was, Andy, that was a semi-suicide squeeze. The runner,
it was a squeeze.
It was a squeeze, but the runner,
safety squeeze.
Right, it was a safety squeeze. Thank you. And Hayden Farrington was the closest to the ball. As he was picking it up, the base runner was passing him by, so really his play was to first base. It was a good bunt. And we'll have to see how that was scored. Fielder's choice or a single?
Well, you know, I almost think you have to go with the single there because it was a nice bunt down the third base side. And there was no play on it. I mean, Farrington didn't even have a throw to first. The only play he really had was to try to tag the guy coming home. And he got around the tag there, so 2-0 Oakton here. Cougars having a good start to this game.
Yes, they certainly are. And an RBI for Mason Hauser.
Day, George, where some guys have let that pitch go by, and it's been called a strike. So he had to swing at that.
That's right.
And he just got sawed off. So Mason Hauser comes up. First pitch hammered out towards right. It's going to be a base hit. Hauser on safely. That's his second hit today. The first one scored a run on a safety squeeze. And Oakton's got a man on here with one out.
That's Oakton's 8th hit. And here we are.
You changed your mind. That's good. So Mason Hauser now to the plate here as we have a pinch runner for Oakton. That's John McCormick down at first base. Thorpe brings one home, bunted foul down the third baseline, and that will take the count to 0-1. Hauser today has had a pretty good day, George, hasn't he?
Yes. He's 2 for 2, bunt single for an RBI. Hit a single in the fourth. And this, I would say, it's his biggest at-bat of the year right now.
Thorpe will throw over.
Down 2 runs, it is not good enough to just advance the runner. Westfield would trade an out for the runner going to second base anytime.
Pitch comes home. Good for a strike call there. So Hauser falls behind 0-1. Check it, 0-2. Pitch popped up right side. Kelowna calls it off, and he's got the out for Westfield. And Oakton's got one down now.
And Andy, that was that curveball that starts on the inside. Mason Hauser did a good job to get anything on that, to get any kind of pipe on the ball.